Okay, so here I am. I'm sitting at a table in the Botanic Gardens. I'm going to record its location, so I hit the plus button at the top of the right hand side of the screen. It will be a point. We'll use a point location for this. Okay, and so in the top here I'm going to enter table E and hit return. Now at the moment you'll see under coordinates it's 0 latitude, 0 longitude and 0 altitude. From week 1 lectures and from the first week's lab, we know that that's a location that's somewhere off the coast of Africa, not particularly useful for us for the location of this table. So if you hit the little crosshairs beside the coordinates there, the little green crosshairs, it will update that value for you. Each time you press that button, it will update it. You'll see the altitude just changing slightly, but you'll see also that the values for latitude and longitude stay very essentially identical. Okay, so now we've got a location and we've got a general properties name for our feature. So now at the bottom we can add other attributes to this feature. So down here I will write in things like wooden table, bench, seat. Okay, so in the metadata in that first one, which says string, it stores text. So even if you put numbers in there, it will store those as text values. On our next one here, integer, it will only store integer numbers. So we can enter 100, for example, but we can't store 100.0. Okay, it won't store that, it will store it as 100. And finally, at the bottom, we can enter a float, and this is a decimal number. So if you wanted a height or a speed in kilometers an hour or something like that you've measured, or a distance in meters, you can enter 30.3 meters. Okay, now we've entered our metadata, or the attributes about the location that we're at. We've collected our location, so we can click the done button top right hand corner. Integer field and float field only support numeric values. Okay, so let's go back in here and change that and hit return, and now we should be able to press done. Now you can see that a point has been added to the map. Okay, but if we zoom in here, you can also see that I'm not exactly on top of the point. I haven't moved in the time that we've been covering this. Okay, but now I am back very close to that point. So this is the inherent issue of accuracy with GPS solutions. Okay, we'll cover this in a lot more detail. You'll get very used to working with uncertainty in measurements, but this is the essence of GPS accuracy. Okay, so that's how you collect data in Groundsman. We can go back and check all of the features that you've got here, and here at the bottom of my list, the new one that's being collected is a table, and it gives us the date that it was collected and a total amount of 6 features. Remember that, because as part of the first assessment, demonstrating you can actually collect field data is part of your criteria. So the number of features that you collect is important. In here for iOS users, it's a left swipe. For Android, it's a tap and hold, but that allows you to open these up and edit or delete a feature. So if something's been entered wrong and you realize it's been entered wrong after you've hit done, you can come back in and edit your feature here and change the data. Okay, in this case I'll just cancel because I'm happy with it. Okay, and when we go back to our map, you'll now see the feature that I collected. Excellent.